Sahib can always cut out whatever you don't like.
Yeah.
We'll let you see it first on Facebook.
I'm sure.
All right.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the Explore podcast. I am
Hello
and welcome to the Elkhart Public Library Explore podcast. I am Sam Household, your communications manager for the Elkhart Public Library. With me, as always, is Trevor Wanzanka, Chief Marketing Officer. And today we are welcoming on Adam Fan. He is the Assistant Director of Redevelopment for the City of Elkhart and the drummer for High Gravity, which is the main reason we're talking to him, unless you want to talk about redevelopment.
No, I'm good for
Let's
now.
go.
Yeah. What is Elkhart redeveloping?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay. All right. On to the important
Do you go to the
business.
city council with that mouth?
No.
On to the important business. As the drummer of High Gravity, you guys are returning for the 7th season of Curbside Concerts, which return on May 22nd. And so how long have you been playing drums and how long have you been with High Gravity?
I started playing drums probably 5th grade.
Okay.
Played through high school, marching band, things like that. And then,
So like 10, 15 years?
yeah, 1 or 2 years. So then I kind of quit playing drums for a while. And then just, picked it up probably, 15 years ago again. And then as far as the High Gravity connection, so we've been playing since, 2014-ish. But before that, we were a band called Cornerstone Blues Band, and it was a little bit of a different setup. It was Jim Williams, myself, and Rob Booker. And then we had one other guitar player. And once that kind of fell apart, if you will, then we brought in Sarah, we brought in Charlie, and started High Gravity, and it's been a whole lot more fun than just playing the blues.
Nice. You talk about a band falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's really great about High Gravity is that you guys have existed here for so long and you built this following up. How have you done it?
It's really just getting the right people. Everybody agrees. Everybody's got a say. If somebody presents a song to play, everybody's got veto power and nobody's mad at each other. We're kind of, we always say we're a band family, but usually you get in fights with your family members. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
We have a good time. We all understand that this is a pastime for us, if you will. This is not our career. We all have careers. We've all got families. We do this just for fun. And, that's kind of one of the reasons I think that we've been around for so long is because, we're not playing the top 40 stuff. We're playing the stuff that we want to play, but that our audiences know.
Yeah.
And that's just, it makes it fun for us.
That answer really wrecks one of my questions,
Oh,
which
my
was
bad.
going to be, what's the song title that gets thrown out that the other band members groan at and don't really want to play?
By the audience?
By you guys,
Yeah,
when you're
gets
in
vetoed?
practice, when you're in the garage. What?
I don't know that we really have a song that people are like, I think a lot of the times, we've got a catalog of, 60 or 70 songs, and somebody will throw it out, and everybody will go, oh, I don't know if I remember that one.
Okay.
How does it
But
go?
what do people not named Booker say?
Yes. Sometimes it's him. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's, how does that start and how does it end? I don't remember. The middle part, I think I got down. But, I think, there's not really one song. Charlie will throw out the Elton John song. What is it? Funeral for a Friend. And that one, it's just such a long, complicated song that everybody's just kind of like, okay, yeah, well, we haven't played that one in a while, so let's just muddle through it, see if it comes out right at the end, And it generally does, but yeah, I don't think there's really a song that everybody kind of hates playing.
Nice.
And then off of that, though, how do you guys put your own spin on, a classic song or something that's been in the repertoire? Because, live music is part of the fun of it is the improvisation and making it your own. How do you guys do that?
Really, I think it's just everybody's individual playing style. I play drums a lot differently than, say, Jordan does in 9-2K. Same band, same band members, but a completely different genre of music, and he's got his playing style. Mine, it's a lot more laid back, just kind of sitting back in the pocket, let everybody else do the fun stuff. Booker and I just just hold it down. And Jim likes to solo.
Mhm.
Charlie likes to solo, so completely cool with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
When I first came to you with this idea
Yes.
to play the roof, what was your immediate reaction?
I think I said to you, hell yes, if the Beatles did it, we're going to do it too.
Did you think that this was probably the oddest thing that I could have ever said to you? Just come to the public library, load into our roof,
Right.
and play to who knows who might come during COVID.
I didn't think it was the oddest. I thought it was actually one of the coolest. Like I really thought that it was one of those ideas that could go somewhere, and it obviously has. I mean, here 7 years later, and you guys are killing it with the band lineups. Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was a really, really cool idea, and I'm happy to be a part of it for so long.
And I think one of the things that's been great about the concert series is that, people get to play on the roof, but then they come back to watch others play.
Yeah.
So who's been your favorite band to see play here?
Oh man, I think it was Empire Strikes Brass.
Mhm.
Like those guys were just fun,
Mhm.
and I think they did like, what was it? They did like a Metallica song, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
yeah, it was really, really cool.
Those guys were wild.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the perfect jazz fest outdoor band, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
There went the prop.
Oh, prop
Don't
down.
be alarmed.
Prop down.
We're a high-tech set here.
Just glad it wasn't shots fired.
Cut
that out.
But kind of to bridge your day job and your fun job, what do you think that Curbside Concerts brings to downtown? And do you see a connection between sort of redevelopment and obviously, trying to build businesses and bring back empty buildings, but and then something that the library does that's kind of quirky and different and unexpected for a library? I mean, can you speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a quality of life, quality of place thing, right? Like, we're doing a lot of work downtown, River District. We're doing stuff on South Main Street. We're trying to build the density back into our downtown. We've got the second and third conversions. We're going to be, reconstructing 3rd Street next year, completely new roadway. And there's a lot of lots. There's a lot of parking lots where buildings used to be. And we're trying to work with the owners of those parcels to start putting buildings back. And once the density starts to grow, then these types of events are even more important.
Yeah.
What's a big idea that's that you see that downtown could really get around, or what's on the horizon here that's going to be more of a game changer?
So we've partnered, City of Elkhart and the CVB has partnered with an organization called Juke to create the Music Town program. And it's really just based on bringing live music downtown to all the venues every day of the week. And I think that is one of the big things that I think a lot of people don't know about right now.
Mhm.
We're going to do a big push for marketing this year to make everybody aware of what this asset is that we now have. It's becoming a regional thing as well. South Bend's interested now. We are in our second year.
Yeah.
And Goshen's also showing some interest. So, again, quality of place, quality of life. Like, I think it's a big thing that's going to make a big difference, and it's going to start to bring a lot of attention to the unused buildings, the unused parcels. People are going to start to see the momentum of more and more people downtown. So businesses, and I think it's going to help.
Or the underused, like this parking lot was,
Right.
Prior to the concert series. And, there's
Absolutely.
just been a lot of really great movement in that way. Juke, doing good stuff, bringing lots of talent here. The social district that's
Mhm.
been created.
Oh, Dora.
What do you think is the potential for that, and how does that impact downtown events? And
It'll be interesting to see how it is going to impact downtown events. So the DORA stands for Downtown Outdoor Refreshment Area, designated. It's going to be interesting to see if people understand how it's going, or how it can be utilized. When we established the boundaries, we went big, so we've got the River District and in downtown included in it. So, you're going to be able to walk from Bowley's if there's, an event let's say there's Rhapsody in Green, and you're at Bowley's and you want to walk down to the island to check out what's going on. You can take your beer, or vice versa if you want to go to the Dragon or wherever, or Yakida. These events will now become kind of mini events, all in one. So you can kind of walk around downtown with your beverage if you want to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to walk into every store. Probably not walk out of every bar with a drink. All of the bars and restaurants in the stores have the option to participate or not. I think it's going to be entertaining to see how it all works out with like Jazz Fest and
And we're interested to see how it's going to impact our attendance and our beer sales and things like that, because if we have a little bit more freedom of movement through our parking lot rather than having everything fenced up and all of that,
right.
I think it's creates an even more welcoming environment, for people to, hey, I will go, buy a drink or whatever, or I'll start my night at 523 of the Vine, and then come down here for the show. So
absolutely, yeah, that's kind of the intent.
Yeah,
awesome. And and then circling back to concerts again, what makes this stage, this rooftop stage that we're sitting next to, so special?
Man, I think it's just the fact that you're up high. The view is really cool. You don't get to play on a roof very often, if ever.
Yeah.
The people are always really fun to watch. And sitting on the drum riser, and I've got a little bit better view than everybody else. But it's just really cool to see how far the crowd goes out. And if you've got dancers over in this corner, sometimes I can't see everybody right below the stage. But it's just a fun environment.
Yeah. Yeah. And, what other than Curbside Concerts, obviously your favorite, but what other downtown events do you enjoy?
Curbside is my favorite, actually. But I mean,
Thank
Jazz
you.
Fest.
You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah.
Right. I better be. Jazz Fest is always fun. I sit on the committee for the Art Walk, so those are really good events. Really any event downtown that gets people out and walking around, I really enjoy participating in, and I just like seeing people downtown. I am a member of the Pillars of Elkhart organization and have been for 10 plus years, and that was what we did, right?
Yeah.
We did events just to bring people downtown, and that's kind of always been my passion as far as giving back to the community, is just throwing on events and bringing people down.
Do you think Elkhart is a hidden gem, or do you think that it's becoming known regionally?
I think it's starting to be known, and I honestly think a lot of the communities around us have kind of cherry picked some of our events and
I've noticed.
Been very successful with them.
Yes.
But yeah.
Awesome. I don't know. I think that'll wrap it up for us.
Okay.
Thanks so much for being here, Adam. And
we'll see you back up here June 26th.
Yeah, absolutely.
June 26th is when High Gravity takes the stage. Curbside Concerts starts May 22nd. You can visit myepl.org/curbside to get all the dates and bands and all the information you need for that.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, man.
Curbside Concerts are back at the Elkhart Public Library. Live music with great artists. Fridays at 7 p.m. at the downtown branch. Completely free. For more information on dates and artists, visit myepl.org/curbside. Curbside Concerts here in Elkhart.
All right, we are back here. Now we welcome on Allison McLean, the Department Head of Young People Services, which is a long title of saying she's the head of the Children's Department. Welcome, Allison.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of warming up as we came on air here. So you do some reading for, obviously, but, how many book clubs are you in?
Yeah, so I actually had to cut down on the number of book clubs I'm in. So I'm just doing one right now. Okay. Unless you count, the staff book club we have here at the library. I don't go every month, but when I have time, it's fun to chat about books with other library employees. So I have also thought about starting a book club with my daughter. I think that would be a lot of fun, if I ever find the time.
Right.
Nice.
And how old is your daughter now?
Yeah, she's in 5th grade,
Okay.
so she's 11.
Yeah. All right. And
When they get that old, they get pretty opinionated about what you're going to
Right.
read.
Exactly.
So,
So that might be our problem if we tried to have a book club. We do have different reading tastes, but it's been fun to watch her find what she likes.
nice.
Yeah.
What's Ruby into?
Yeah, Ruby loves graphic novels. So
Okay.
actually, she just finished reading a whole string of Sailor Moon, which was really cute. She's reading one about like a girl witch next. And last night, or 2 nights ago, she told me in the morning, she admitted she was up till 10:30 trying to finish her book.
oh, wow.
She said, well, I kept
What was her
thinking
punishment?
I was going to get to the end. I know, and I didn't punish her because I'm so happy that she's loving reading, but I almost made her stay home from school because I thought she was sick. She was that tired the next
Oh,
day.
Well, let's talk about that though for a second, because I know you're a big advocate for letting kids read graphic novels, and obviously we're going to be talking about the summer reading challenge here that starts May 22nd. But let's talk about letting kids read what they want, and all reading is good, right? I mean, I know some parents get worried. Well, is a graphic novel really like reading?
Yeah. I think it's a misconception, that graphic novels are easier or that they're not real reading. And, that actually has additional skills that you have to read visually as well and read the images. So, they do studies that graphic novels have higher vocabularies than some other books that are similar. So they are great reading. And if kids are having fun, that's the thing we really want to see. So I've noticed a difference with Ruby when she's reading something she loves. She's going to pick up her book more often and stay up late to read it. And I like to see that rather than me trying to tell her, oh, I loved this book when I was a kid, you should read it. But then she's not excited and she's not picking it up. So
Letting them discover their own way, and that's kind of what the summer reading challenge is all about, right?
Yeah, we love to just encourage kids to read what they want in the summer, find what makes them excited about reading, and like you said, all reading is reading, and so all reading is good.
Yeah,
And that's the great part, right? Because it's not an assignment. It's not, you don't have to write a book report about it for school or anything like that.
Yeah, and at the library too, we're here to help kids find that. If they haven't found the book yet that they're excited about, that's one of the things we love to do is help them find that book.
Yeah. So when back to then what you read, the reading, when you are reading for fun or on your own, like, do you find yourself having to stay up with the stuff that's in the young people's department, or are you able to work in some books of your own?
Yeah, I do. I definitely make time for my own reading. I think it's important to model that to my kids so that they see me reading for fun too. So even though I'm reading on a device, sometimes it's an e-reader so that they know I'm reading a book, so that they know reading is part of my life too. It's a good way to model it, and I think reviews are really helpful for me to keep up with what's in the children's department. I can't read all the books we have here, so I like to read the reviews.
So you mentioned ebooks, graphic novels, all that. Are audiobooks actually reading?
I think they are too. Yes, they're reading.
All right. Well, someday, Sam, we're gonna find the right person.
It's the recurring take on this side of the table that says audiobooks. Yeah. So
I know I love an audiobook. Listen to it while you're doing chores. Listen to it on the commute. And audiobooks are good for kids too because they can listen above a few levels what they can read. So it helps with their comprehension and listening and really good skills.
I mean, if you looked at the audiobook consumption by address, you would find at my house, knowing that there's 2 people there, it's still way higher than any other household around. It's really incomprehensible how much my wife listens
Hey,
to
you turn the
books.
speed up and you can get through them really fast.
Yeah. And so, back to the summer reading challenge, and obviously we are bringing in the adults this year, and it is about modeling, isn't it? And did you feel like that was an important component to bring along as we've been building our success here along the summer reading challenge?
Yeah, every year has grown with the kids and teens reading, and so this year we're really excited to add adults as well. So, parents who come and bring their kids to pick up rewards can also participate now, and definitely it's all about the modeling for their kids and making sort of a culture of reading in the whole family.
Yeah, and I think that talking to families and parents and having that like family reading night or family reading time is a great way for the whole family to participate in the summer reading challenge. And yeah.
Yesterday we were debating in my department, hey, does it count for the adults if they're reading aloud to their kids' time?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that's
Sure.
reading. That's reading too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun to read aloud to my kids. And I find one thing, so my son is in 2nd grade and he's just getting into chapter books. But that hardest part sometimes is starting a new book.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not into the story yet. You don't know the world. So one thing I love to do is read the first chapter to him so that he can understand the setting and the characters, read the first couple chapters aloud to them, and then let them go from there. So we read aloud almost every night. And I'll count that, as my reading time too, but I'll sneak in my own fun book later.
Yeah. And what, have you found, going back to everybody in the house has an opinion, like what are some good family chapter books that you've kind of found are crowd pleasers across the age spectrum you have, 5th grade to 2nd grade?
Yeah, great question. Well, there's been a lot of hits over the years. The first one that came to my mind is Mac Barnett's book, Mac Kids Spy. Those are hilarious for both kids and adults. He's thrown in so many jokes that go a little bit over the kid's head about growing up in the 80s and stuff. But those are really good crowd pleasers. We also really liked a book series called Wedgie and Gizmo, which is about a dog and I think a hamster. My son actually randomly picked that up off the shelf and we ended up all loving it. So some good ones over the years. Yeah.
I think ours was probably like series of unfortunate events.
Oh, those are funny.
Yeah.
We really like. I haven't read those yet, but I think one road trip we did a couple audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the audiobooks are good.
We've been reading our way through Junie B. Jones.
Okay.
And so we're up to, she's a 1st grader now. And
Those
so,
are funny.
yeah, they're funny. And I think it's easy for my daughter to get into the world and especially like some of the lessons in it, like the one we're reading through right now, like Junie B gets caught cheating. And so it's like, oh yeah, you don't copy other people's work, do you? Like now that she's in kindergarten, it's like, oh yeah, we got to instill some of these things. So.
Yeah. And I'll throw in a classic too. Like we read Charlotte's Web and then my kids laughed at me because I was crying. But those are the memories that stay because the books make an impact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what else do you think makes the summer reading challenge so fun? And what is like the unique way our library does it?
Yeah, I love that we are encouraging daily reading and just building that habit of reading every day. So kids just track the days they read, and now adults get to too. And we encourage the daily reading with rewards that they can come pick up. And I love just to see how excited the kids are to come in and get a reward. They'll often get to choose which one they want, and so then maybe the family's debating, but just letting them choose and have a little bit of ownership over it and get excited about it is really fun.
So as a mom, because your kids all do summer reading,
Yeah.
what's your favorite reward that they get to pick?
Oh, good question. So everybody loves vanilla bean, but last year I think our favorite ended up being I actually can't remember the name. It was the place with the popsicles.
Tropicana.
Yes, Tropicana. I was a surprise hit because I'd never been there before.
Yeah.
And it brought us into a new business that we discovered. Now we can go back and try out more. They had so many flavors, and everybody loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that we get to work with great local businesses, and it does help families discover new places that become favorites all year round, and returning customers for them, and obviously keeping kids happy and reading all summer is ultimately the goal for all of us.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts. We do the local businesses. It's great.
And Yeah, so the prizes this year, we have some, like you said, the great rewards. Tropicana's back, and we're adding Shirley's popcorn, and then the grand prize is going to be that Indiana Dinosaur Museum experience again, and you know that it's really cool the things that we have here in this community and the opportunities then that those bring for us and our patrons.
Yeah, the Dinosaur Museum is such a fun place to explore, and I know kids were excited about it last year, so I'm excited to see another kid get a chance to win that one.
Yeah. What do you tell families? What's kind of the payoff you think you see with the summer reading challenge and participating for as long as they can and
Yeah, if they can go 60 days, that's great. If they make it 3 weeks, we're happy about that too. Just, read as much as you can. Because I know summer's busy and you got to fit it in. But I love to see the parents who come back and say, this has made a difference in encouraging my kids to read. Parents don't want to nag their kids, and that's the big thing. I definitely don't want to feel like I'm making reading a chore. And so if there's something sort of outside of the parent that's motivating them, it's really helpful to say, you're reading for the library challenge. Don't forget to mark down your day. And then it's not so much just like, you need to read.
Right.
It makes it fun.
You're involved in library associations. You're a fan of public libraries, obviously. But how does our challenge rate? When you look around, when you see how other libraries are doing it, are we competitive or are we doing a really great job? How could we make it better?
Oh, I think we're doing an awesome job. I think, there's so many different ways to do it and philosophies behind, how other libraries might do it. But I've just always been proud of our goal to track daily reading, and we don't make it complicated. We don't make you count how many minutes you read or, pick a book from that genre and that genre. Like, it's really choose what you want to read and just read every day. So I think that's the thing that I think families appreciate about our reading challenge. And then, our rewards are just awesome too. So
yeah. And, reading daily, you aim for 20 minutes, but that's not a hard and fast rule, right?
Yeah. If you can get 20 minutes, great. That's sort of the goal. But a lot of kids are going to read more than 20 minutes. And, if you only fit in 10 or 15 minutes, we'll count it too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I guess the last thing, what is your favorite day? Is it summer reading kickoff day or is it prize party day?
Oh yeah, no.
Or is it the day after the prize party?
Or after the Friday after the prize party.
Honest answer, or really?
You're right.
No, I love the kickoff party. The end of party. What am I saying? I love the end of summer party.
Yeah.
Because that's the day where it all comes together and you see the results. Starting is great because we're getting kids into it at the beginning, but no, when it really culminates at the end of the summer, we have so much fun. We see so many families come and enjoy themselves, and so much anticipation builds to find out who are the winners.
Yeah.
When you started here in the children's department, did you ever think that you could fill a city park, with 800, 900 people just to come celebrate reading?
No, that was, I can't believe where we are now compared to, 10, 15 years ago. So it has grown and exploded. And we have loved to see the community's response with these parties. People do show up in the hundreds, and it's a great time.
Yeah. And this year the prize party will be at Lifeline, their campus, and so it's just going to be a great time. And we're all looking forward to the start. It'll be Friday, May 22nd is the first day of reading. Explore Magazine will be out soon. I don't know, is there what else is there that I'm missing?
Get on the Beanstack app.
Get
registered.
Beanstack, or you can do a paper game board. I think that's one of the other great things that we didn't talk about is the flexibility to meet families where they are. A lot of the younger kids like to color in the game board and do it that way, or track it electronically on the Beanstack app is super easy.
Yeah, I love the paper or online options for tracking. I think the fun thing about the game board this year is the design kind of goes with our new book bus wrap, which I love. So stay up for book bus locations this summer too. You might be able to get some free books. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that'll about do it for us here in this episode. Again, just myapl.org for everything, myapl/summer for summer reading details, and /curbside for Curbside Concerts. And yeah, thanks so much for joining us, Allison.
Yeah, thank you.
And
It's been great.
it's going to be a great summer, so stay tuned.